Well, farmers depend on the land for their occupation, for everything that they do, and they need to make sure that their property rights are protected, that something doesn't happen to that land, because that's where they get their income from. There are cases where through eminent domain the government comes in and takes your land, and some of those purposes is very fine and well. It needs to be for the public use, but when it's not for the public use, when it's for another private enterprise's use, then I don't think that is right. It is about fair compensation, and sometimes when eminent domain is necessary, the government comes in and takes land, and they may pay you a fair price for that land. But if they mess up the use of land behind it, or mess up a road, or mess up a bridge, this constitutional amendment will make sure that they have to pay for what they mess up as well as what they take to use. I think it's important to all Virginians, because whether you own 1,000 acres or whether you own 1 acre with a house on it, you should have the same property rights. You should make sure that the government cannot come in and take your land for another private enterprise's benefit. First thing they need to do is go to the polls, and the second thing they need to vote, and they need to read this first question on the ballot. This question is a long question, but they need to read it in its entirety, and we certainly hope they will vote yes for it with all Virginians. Need for all Virginians to get out and vote. I feel strongly the General Assembly has done its job, the governor has done its job, and now it's time for the public to get out and do its job and vote for this amendment.
Oh, no.